Hello everyone, welcome back to my High Celebrities news channel. The story for today is Jada Pinkett Smith recalled crying down the freaking aisle at her horrible shotgun wedding to Will Smith in a resurfaced clip from her show Red Table Talk. Will, 53, is awaiting a decision from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Scientists about his potential penalty for slapping Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars over a joke he made about Jada. Now a 2018 episode of Red Table Talk has begun circulating online where Will appeared as a guest and Jada insisted she never wanted to get married. Will has been a guest multiple times on the talk show, which Jada hosts with her mother Adrienne Gammy Banfield Norris and daughter Willow Smith. The series hit the headlines in 2020 when Jada brought Will on to discuss her extramarital entanglement with the singer August Alsina. Since then Will has argued in GQ that marriage for us can't be a prison and revealed Jada never believed in conventional marriage. Jada herself discussed her reservations about marriage in the resurfaced Red Table Talk episode from 2018, revealing that she decided to tie the knot with Will in order to placate her mother after getting pregnant. Will and Jada conceived their son Jaden while they were still dating and Jada said on the show, "I knew the moment after the act that I was pregnant." She revealed she cried that whole night because she realized that my life was never gonna be the same after she became a mother. "I really didn't wanna get married," Jada confessed, prompting Will to say with a laugh, "We only got married because Gammy was crying. It was almost as if Gammy was like, you have to get married, so let's talk about the wedding," said Jada, noting that "I was under so much pressure, you know, being a young actress, being young, and I was just like pregnant and I was just like, I didn't know what to do, but I just knew, I was like, I never wanted to be married. I remember feeling very strongly and wanting you guys to be married," said Adrienne, who was a teenager when she became pregnant with Jada and briefly married the father Robsell Pinkett Jr. "I do remember that, but I don't remember your rejection of the idea of marriage. I remember the rejection of the idea of a wedding but not of a marriage," she added. Jada agreed that she never wanted a wedding either, describing her feelings at the time, "And now Gammy done gone to Will crying about I don't want a wedding, and now I'm being forced to have a wedding, when really I just wanted it to be the two of us on a mountain, 'cause I was like, this is serious business." Adrienne apologized that "I didn't respect your wishes," admitting that she was being selfish in insisting on a full ceremony because Jada was my only child and this was Adrienne's one chance to watch her daughter get married. Both Jada and Will agreed that the marriage was ultimately the right call, but Jada and Adrienne confessed the wedding was horrible. Will and Jada got married on New Year's Eve 1997 at the Gothic-style Cloisters Castle in a suburb of her hometown of Baltimore. The bride was 3 months pregnant and sick, Adrienne said, adding that Jada was very unpleasant. "Well,
she was sick.
She didn't cooperate with anything," Jada said, "and I was so upset that I had to have a wedding. I was so pissed I went crying down the freaking aisle. I cried the whole way down the aisle." Will, who was in excellent spirits at the wedding, said on Red Table Talk, "There wasn't a day in my life that I wanted anything other than being married and having a family. From literally 5 years old, I was picturing what my family would be." Before Jada he was married to one Cherie Zampino, with whom he shares his 29-year-old firstborn son Trey Smith. Will has written frankly in his memoir about the tortured family life he experienced as a child when he watched his father physically abuse his mother. "When I was 9 years old, I watched my father punch my mother in the side of the head so hard that she collapsed," he wrote. "I saw her spit blood." Another clip re-emerged this week in which Jada ambushed Will by asking him about their marriage for Instagram Live in order to promote a Red Table Talk episode with psychotherapist and relationship expert Esther Perel. A visibly distraught Will begged his wife not to start filming me without asking me, but Jada brushed off his concerns as foolishness. "My social media presence is my bread and butter, so you can't just use me for social media," Will pleaded. "Don't just start rolling in standing in my house." Throughout the clip Jada dismissed Will's misgivings and kept asking him probing questions about their marriage. The clip caused a storm on Reddit, with commenters calling Jada an abuser and observing how broken and tormented Will looked. During this year's Oscars, Will marched on stage and slapped Chris Rock for making a bald joke about Jada, who shaved her head because she has alopecia. Jada, I love you, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it, Chris cracked, in reference to the 1997 movie starring Demi Moore with a shaved head. Will was seen initially laughing at the joke, but Jada rolled her eyes and then he took to the stage to give Chris a smack across the face. Then Will flounced back to his seat and repeatedly screamed at Chris, "Keep my wife's name out of your F***ing mouth." Less than an hour after his outburst, Will was awarded the Best Actor Oscar and received a standing ovation for his tearful speech in which he called himself a protector of his family and expressed a desire to be a vessel of love. Although he apologized to the Academy and his fellow nominees during his speech, he did not issue a public apology to Chris until the following day. Last week, before the Academy could decide what punishment it should impose for the incident, Will resigned from the organization. Although his departure means he can no longer vote for the Oscars, he can still be nominated for and win them and can still attend the show. The Academy's Board of Governors is meeting this Friday with regard to possible sanctions for Will, according to The Hollywood Reporter. That is all for today news. Please make sure to leave your comment and subscribe the channel below for more news update. Thank you for watching.